What's up, y'all? Real good here. My goodness, processing relationships. Whoa. Okay, so the most recent drama kind of started a couple days ago when a friend of mine had a meltdown that I call basically resulting in codependent abuse. And it's like, unfortunately, yet another piece of evidence of a theory that I'm really uncomfortable about at the moment. But the fact that it's uncomfortable because it feels politically incorrect. And so the fact that the evidence is actually stacking up in support of it and it feels politically incorrect almost makes me feel like, oh, geez, of course, this is one of those things that's real, but we're not allowed to talk about. Got it. Okay. I personally feel a lot of sadness and pain and frustration around this theory, around this person's behavior. And even some of the follow-up discussions I've had with some people have been interesting. One of those didn't even go well. Most of them have been great, like reviewing the whole situation, learning a lot from the situation. And one of the scary things is no matter how well I think I held my space and even set healthy boundaries in this dynamic, it still takes two to tango. So yeah, it leaves me with a lot of question marks of like when to enforce a healthy boundary, when to take space from someone who's not treating you well. I guess this is an ongoing topic of abuse. And then there's this bigger background theory that I apologize I'm not even voicing to you yet. I'm not even feeling comfortable with it myself, let alone putting it out in the public. I feel like it would be super controversial, not unheard of, but super controversial. And it feels incredibly important to me for this to be voiced and talked about. So I might start talking about this in other forums. I'm curious from you, if you have the courage to share some of your unpopular theories, add them in the comments. Theories about anything. At the moment, in this case, I prefer them be about relationship processing and theories that you have about relationships. And then maybe we can deconstruct them together in a rational and empathetic way. Really, when processing these things, I'm trying to stay with my own personal somatic experience the whole time. I see the other person as having some kind of experience that I'm not fully privy to. In this case, it pretty clearly felt like a meltdown based on projections and things that were completely outside of my hands, and I felt like my hands were tied. All I can do is hold space until I can't anymore, and then take space. And it makes me really sad because this is someone that I care about, and I feel like I lost them to a psychological shortcoming, and that feels really sad to me. And I notice all the parts of me that wants to like reach in and like help and coach and like label so they can go like do this work or even hold space for them to do the work, but not while they're being violent. My goodness. And I notice there's stuff in this relationship here where I'm like, gosh, what am I willing to share publicly? Scary stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think if this had become my livelihood, which, by the way, you can help make a reality by going over to patreon.com/realgoodlife. Even if you just donate $1 a month, we're on our way together. But yeah, if this becomes my livelihood, I'm perfectly happy to bear all. But I notice I'm reluctant to bear all in some sort of circumstance that seems to have low upside and high potential downside. But maybe controversy is something that is good for a YouTube channel. I don't know. I'd really rather go from meaningful theory at this point and build up some rapport with you before we start sharing some even less popular ideas. So where are we? Relationships are hard. Please do your self-work. Please, 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 please. I think healthy intimacy is the most important thing in the world. Honestly, for this person going through this meltdown, the fact that they have cut me out might be the best thing that they can possibly do. They clearly seemed out of control and like they couldn't come down. out of this flashback tantrum triggered state. So, you know, they know themselves far better than I do, and maybe this is the best they could possibly do. So in that case, there's just some unfortunate things where we all have some stuff, we all have some wounds, most of us have some things that trigger us, and I hope that we're doing the best we can. I think this person is doing the best they can. I hope they're doing the best they can. I really wish I could be there to help them at this time, but that's not the way it's working out. So I'm here with you, talking with you again. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments section. Anything you're working on, relationship challenges that you're facing, people you care about, where things are getting kind of hard. And if you're getting value out of this, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell so you get notifications. It's been real good. I'll see y'all again soon.